70 Nairobi ward representatives have signed a motion to impeach Governor Johnson Sakaja, accusing him of being out of touch with the capital's challenges. The MCAs convened a special session today to discuss his possible removal from office. And meanwhile, in Kericho, the Senate will tomorrow hold a special sitting to deliberate the fate of Eric Mutai, the governor of Kericho, who was impeached by ward representatives in his county.
Nairobi City Governor Johnson Sakaja once again faces an undying storm as Nairobi MCAs are asking him to resign or he be removed from office for allegedly violating county laws and failing to fulfill his promises to the residents of Nairobi.
We have had stalled projects where we have not received any answers from the executive. There are so many stalled projects within the wards, and the residents of Nairobi have been asking why those projects have not yet been completed. The members are also saying that the governor is not in touch, completely in touch, both with the ground and with this assembly, the members of this assembly. 3/4 of the members who make calls to the governor, he does not reply or call back to these members. So there's a question of communication between the executive and the assembly, and there is also the issue of his failure to come out on the issue of the broad-based government.
The MCAs held a special sitting Tuesday to deliberate the impeachment of Governor Johnson Sakaja, accusing him of being out of touch with the city's challenges.
Many of these things have not been implemented. The issue of motions, the bills that have been passed before this parliament, before this assembly, he has not taken any implementation step. And we are very cautious on these issues. That's why members came on board and they decided to discuss these things with the Speaker.
Kileleshwa Ward Representative Robert Alai, in his official X page, challenged the move, saying those claiming to want to impeach the governor are just crooks who have constantly and negatively used the name of BAMBA Raila Odinga to plunder City Hall. He says if Sakaja were to go, the entire leadership would be tainted by his sins, as they have weakened the assembly and exploited proximity to the governor to harm the city. These are jokers just shaking the fruit tree. End of quote.
Of the County Governments Act and standing on the
This happening as Kericho Governor Eric Mutai opposes his dismissal at the Senate while raising questions about the integrity of the electronic voting system used by the county assembly. The governor, who is less than 3 years in his first term, faces second impeachment by ward representatives in his county and is scheduled to be heard in the Senate from Wednesday to know his fate. For TV 47, I'm Linda Alela.